like its will be done. I can feel it. Whatever comes, I'm ready.
No time to rest. Feel that one later. Shouldn't have wished to live in more interesting times.
got to press on.
Close ranks. Ooh.
Have to keep going.
Watch this.
Obey.
Oh my word.
Sometimes the only way out is through.
good to be alive.
The Absolute's forces have taken Duke Ravengard to Moonrise Towers. A powerful asset. Just what are their intentions, I wonder?
Hello.
Broken. Must be another way somewhere.
The place is trapped.
What's that?
Walk in the way of dawn, for Lathander cannot protect you where the light doth not reach.
We've had some close calls already. There could be even tougher days ahead.
Who there, wanderer? Still, may I inquire if perchance you retain among your traveling companions a man who adheres to the given name of Gale? Should it be the nature of our acquaintance that interests you, well, you may safely classify Gale. Should it be the nature of your present interlocutor that you desire to drag from the dark and unknown? Now, if this answer satisfies you, let us linger no longer in this limbo of indecision, but settle on your knowledge of the individual I seek. Ever a man of leisure. Would it pain you greatly to assist me along the little voyage I intend to undertake to this aforementioned camp? And I would confirm it to be so. My thanks for your excellent guidance. Ah, and yonder I spy the object of my pursuit.
Elminster?
The very same, Gale. And a fair bit miffed he is, too, finding himself forced to expose his best pair of boots to so many miles of country road on your behalf.
I don't understand. How so on my behalf?
I was bid to spare neither time nor my own self to find you. She sent me, Gale. You know of whom I speak.
But why? Out with it, Elminster. Please.
Young man, has your sojourn away from Waterdeep washed away your decorum as well as your patience? Nigh a 10-day I've gone without honest fare. Why, some bread, cheese, and a cup of wine would appear unto me a feast. Surely you won't begrudge me a mite of rest and repast before I get out with it? Alas, such luxuries require the beneficence of time. And time...
Oh, for the love of...
Fine. I'll turn a deaf ear to the clarion call. Plenty to digest, after all. A good deal to stew over, if you will.
Elminster!
Right. You see, Gale, my boy, I've come to address a most... I'm here on behalf of Mystra. The message and the charge I bring you.
Oh, Mistra's delicate feet are ill-suited for the hardships of the road.
You know where you went wrong, Gale. No, we needn't.
Mistra would consider...
She would consider Mystra is aware of the misadventures that have befallen you both. She knows of your strife with the Absolute, that most insidious of evils. The very purpose of my presence. You must know that the Absolute is more dangerous than you can possibly conceive. That is why I have come here to charge you, Gale, with its destruction. It is Mistra's belief that only you can. I doubt not your conviction.
The orb.
Precisely. Mystra has granted me the power to stop the clock, as it were, on the orb's rush to overpower you. Instead...
Interesting. This could be help. Or hindrance. We shall have to see.
You must find the heart of the Absolute, whatever that may be, and use yourself as the catalyst that will burn it from this world.
Glad it's not just me.
It brings me no pleasure saying this, my friend. But such is... With that, I've said my sorry piece, and need only bestow unto thee Mina Hastra Mistrariel Italion Thras. It is done. Both charge and charm have been committed into your care. To you, I commit into care Gale himself. I count on you to shepherd him well on this.
Or some other fortune altogether.
Like moons make swell and wane the net, and yet an ocean born in lonely hours, calm, even the waves of fate can break upon the shores of will. Farewell, my friend.
Farewell, Elminster. I'm glad...
Is that blood? No, never mind.
An audience with Elminster is never... I'd have hoped to introduce you to him in less dire circumstances. But those are hard to come by these days. The Doddering Act is merely an illusion, one he's most adept at maintaining. For Mystra to have sent him, the severity of her bidding... Time seems so infinite when you're young. A month is an age. A year is a lifetime. Of course, he offered the clearest solution to our problem. All I have to do is find the right place and time, close my eye, then the slate will be clean. Wrongs will be right, and I along with it. If there was, I'm sure the goddess of magic and the greatest wizard who ever lived would have identified it. But alas, that remains ahead of us for now. The heart of the Absolute must be discovered before I can stop its beating. Let's save such certainty for the moment such a decision is upon us. You may feel differently once we...
I can't believe Mistress demanding Gale's sac... It's just a waste of a perfectly good cult that we could be controlling. And a waste of a perfectly good Gale, I suppose.
Oh, was that Gale's granddad? It doesn't ring a bell. But all right. Must have had something important to say to Gale if he came all this way. Good news, Whoa, now, he's got a... What's he going to do? Well, tell him to pick the right one. Or better yet, I'll do it. Fucking wizards. If Mystra can't think of another way to stop the Absolute than sacrificing Gale, she's no god worth worshipping. I'll say that to Gale in, you know, gentle terms.
You wish to speak?
A shame my first brush with the famed Elminster. Listen, I might invoke the Triad from time to time, appeal to Helm, but I'm no man of faith. Not like Gale. I don't know what drives a man to consider his own death. Among countless... To me, it all sounds... The faith that matters most is that which you hold. Big Bomb be damned. Gale's got everything he needs to defeat the Absolute. I hope he'll come to see that.
I can't believe Mystra actually expects Gale to just sacrifice himself like that. Seems like a waste of a fine mind.
Fine. What's on your mind?
Quite splendidly. to give credit where it's due. Very serious of you. It's strange. I've been dwelling on what I told you before.
Elminster. Even the Githyanki have heard tell of... That doesn't mean his every... Near as I can tell, Mystra demands Gale's... Why else would she demand Gale sacrifice himself, and perhaps so many other... Does she not think he can destroy the Absolute with his own... Demanding Vlaakith may be, but she acts for the good of the Githyanki people. Bah. Perhaps he'd find forgiveness in a fiery death. But I...
Dog wags his tail, a small bag clenched between his teeth. He gives in and surrenders his find to you. Scratch's tongue lolls out happily.
Lizelle, do you want to talk about what happened at the creche?
Trust me, you'll know when I'm ready to discuss it.
Fair enough. But if you change your mind...
It is not a matter of mind. It is a matter of faith. And I have been put to the test.
Walk in the way of dawn, for Lathander cannot protect you where the light doth not reach.
Go ahead. I'm listening.
So, that's what people mean when they talk about butterflies in their
Supreme Kithrak, has Vlakith sent you to slay me with your own blade?
I've not come to kill you, Lae'zel. I've come to aid you.
Don't trust him.
Skakek Kir Gith Shabeleth. My blade rests. Mother Gith compels you to listen.
Speak.
I know you carry the astral prism, Lae'zel. Within it lies the seed of Vlakith's demise, and I intend to help you bring it to fruition.
Vlakith's demise? Skaketh! I should run you through for suggesting it.
If they have not said, they must have good reason, and I won't be the one to betray them. But the one inside's chosen you as an ally, protects you with their power. That very power will be the end of Vlakith's tyranny. The Prism's tenant must be let loose. I've sought their freedom for eons. Instead, you've granted the opportunity I've so long awaited. All that remains is the key that unchains them. And I've found someone. Bring the prism to Baldur's Gate. I'll be waiting in a taproom called Shares's Caress. That is where we decide the fate of my people. Lae'zel, together we will break our chains and be Vlakith's slaves no longer.
I am no slave, just still Kithrak.
Lies, Lae'zel, every last one. There is no purific. The Zaith Isk does not purify. It extracts memory and kills the infected. Nor does the Lich Queen glorify the Ascended. She feeds on most all of them to grow her power and pursue godhood.
Madness. You flood me with... I will hear no more of it. I served Vlakith the whole of my life. Learned her words, fought her. I will meet you in Bold.
Lae'zel, I see Talakma Gear in you, sister in freedom. Together, take this. It is a Quanith, a psionic detector. The Queen's warriors hunt you. The Quanith will sound you out when you come near their portals. Hear its cry and prepare for battle, or slip away. I should go. Vlakith's gaze pierces the seas and skies. Keep the astral prism close. Let no one take it from... Now to Baldur's Gate. I'll be waiting, Lae'zel.
Vlakith Kosivim Crashet. Only in Vlakith may we find. These were the first words I ever read on Tirsu, but they are no mere aphorism. They are law. They are... Forsake one protocol, and forsake Vlakith. If Voss speaks true, if Ascension is a lie, if Tadpole Purification is a... She has sinned against me. Ascension is a young... Long ago, the Geich enslaved my people. They dominated our minds and bred us for war, until Great Mother Gith took a hammer to our bonds. From the day of our hatching, young Gith have one purpose: to train hard enough to slay a Geich and take its head. Then, we speak the rite of Ascension, and a red dragon comes to fly us to Vlakith, in Tunarath, City of Death. We are honored with an eternal home in the Astral, celebrated for our victory. We are ascended. Or so I believed. I don't know. At first, I thought them an illithid deception, a trick of... But the dream figure is real. It lives in the prism. Voss believes they are the seed of Vlakith's demise and the agent of Githyanki freedom. And I believe he may be right. I'd never thought Vlakith a tyrant, or me as a vassal. A warrior, a champion, but if Voss is right, and Vlakith can... Then, I am no destroyer. Every Githyanki is a slave with a singular purpose. Not to cull the Geich, not to prevent their grand design, but to raise Vlakith to true godhood. Then, when the Kithraki come for me, and they would feed me to their dragons, and I would deserve no... Yes, we'll meet Kithrak Voss at Chares's Caress in Baldur's Gate.
I didn't expect Glazel to turn on the Lich Queen so readily. Wonders never cease.
So we're going to meet Voss in the city, are we? Set the tenant of the prison free? This place is dark beyond dark. You feel it too, right? I'm sticking to light wherever I can find it.
Are you the true soul? I'll take that as a yes. Listen up. grab a torch, stay out of the dark, and move fast. Shadows have eyes. Go on.
What's next?
Let's move.
I can feel the shadow's power here, but they don't seem to be harming me. Shadow curse. Do you know what this means? I must be blessed. She loves me. She must... You're resourceful. You'll find a way. Don't give me that look. It's a good thing that... Lady Shah wouldn't bless me like this for no... Those signs we found about Dark Justiciars. Perhaps they were no coincidence.
Don't stick about. Her torch will keep you safe.
I've never seen darkness like this before. It's unsettling.
Darkness or not, we need to reach Moonrise Towers.
Hey, boy. You want the bone? Fetch! Ah! Hell, just seeing if this shadow curse is as bad as they say. Well, I take it you're the true soul we're waiting on? Needs passage to Moonrise?